opening tip belongs to the Kings, and they'll have it first to start the fourth as well. We're underway in Sacramento. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Los Angeles, they have it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Into the front court. It's Fox. Looking to make something happen. Has a look. Shot by Fox. Off the mark. Caldwell Pope to James. To the rim. Kings have the basketball. Runner here won't go down. LeBron into the front court. Up by 3. Slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Buddy Hield. Deep right corner. To Hield. And hits at the line. Fox guarded by Cook. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. De'Aaron Fox. Great dish to set it up. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Lakers at the controls right now. Gets it in the right corner. Caldwell Pope. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
James into the front court. Up 6. Nice pass to get things going.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
De'Aaron Fox. Oh, he blocked it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lakers ball. Sets him up. The pass stolen by Sacramento. Buddy Hield to Fox. Count it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Cook to bring it into the front court. Up by 6. Curling inside. LeBron James. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fox across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. That's corralled by Bagley. Fox with it. Down 6. Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox. To Bagley. It was right there. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Fox into the front court. Now down 6. To Hield. To Fox. Trying to cash in. Shot by Fox. No good. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
To James from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Time to shuffle things up. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Dwayne Dedmon snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Buddy Hield. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LeBron with it up top. Leads 3. Big finish at the rim. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Fox. Buddy Hield. No good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Into the front court, it's Fox. Down 5. To Hield. Has a chance. Not going down for him this time. Across the timeline comes James. Up 5. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. you essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
LBJ. Takes stock of the floor. Deep 2 there, won't go. Fox across the timeline. 5-point game. Can't miss those. Kuzma to James. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Kyle Kuzma. No good. That's great defense. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Nice pass to set things up. Rocking the rim. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Bradley. Sizing up the defense to James. LeBron James. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Fox, defended by Cousins. To Young. Has a look. Young off the mark. Trying to cash in. Can't connect.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Daniel's shot won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
De'Aaron Fox. Missed a wide open look. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
LeBron into the front court. Leads 5. Young to Fox. 4-3. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. To James. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. To Jeremy Lin. Driving right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Beyond the arc for three. Troy Daniels is going to get 3 shots here for his career, 82%. Misses the first. Second and 3 is good. And he missed the free throw. 1 for 3 on that try. Lin with it. Looking to make something happen. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Lin, guarded by Troy Daniels. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it. We played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be.
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 9.
Cleans it up. Jeremy Lin. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
And count the basket.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Lin. Screen coming.
Right.
To Young. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Thaddeus Young still gets it to go with the defense closing out.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Caldwell Pope, and it's Lopez there for the rebound. Lin with it. Down 2. To Young. Robin Lopez. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's a big finish. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Lin. Screen coming. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Los Angeles, they have it. Probing the defense. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Lynn with it. Down 3. Here's Lopez. Down low. From the painted area. Won't go down. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Young.
Get through it, get through it. Cut it. Watch your back, watch your back, watch your back.
Has a chance. Young shot misses. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Missed it at the line. It's Sacramento ball. Lynn. Down low, Noel. Off the assist.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Lobs it up, throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
To Lynn. Here comes the screen.
Big screen right there, big screen.
Lynn. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Lynn. To Young. To Lopez. And it's rejected.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lakers at the controls right now. And a chance coming up at the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
First try, no good. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Lynn with it, down 6. Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
DeMarcus Cousins, 3 for 3 in this first half. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
has a look. Oh, it goes down. Yes, it's better to be lucky than good.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Lynn with it. Margins 8. Bagley. Screen coming. The drive. Right to the basket. Shot from the lane won't go. Nothing going here on that drive. To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Trying to cash in. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Fires the 3. Pulled down by Dedmon. Lynn with it. Down 8. Count the basket inside.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
It's Cook with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Here comes the screen. Hield in a matchup with Boogie. 5 seconds to shoot. Wide open look won't go. To James. Cousins looking for his man. Flushes down the slam. Ah, Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Down to 5 on the 24. Hield shot won't go.
Come on here. Come on.
For 3. Cleans it up. Offensive board. DeMarcus Cousins. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field. The Kings will use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
I got ball. I got ball. I got so far.
Fox guarded by Cook. To Hield. To Lopez. Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Knocks it down from mid-range. To Bagley. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Off the assist.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Cousins. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
First one, count it. Two for two on that trip. Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Surveys the floor. Buddy Hield to Fox. Deep left corner. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Fires the three. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Fox with it. Down a bundle.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
To Bagley. DeMarcus Cousins pins it. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
De'Aaron Fox trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 72%. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Lakers will start the second half with a decent lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Kings were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Field goals.
The Los Angeles Lakers are off to a good start so far today. Let's see if they can keep up this level of consistency for the rest of the game.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
James into the front court. Looking to make something happen. From long range. Oh, LeBron James. Not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Kyle Kuzma. Huge block. LeBron James with the rock. Pass to the rim. Flushes down the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Fox, defended by Quinn Cook. Has a chance. Deep 2 there, won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Fox into the front court. His guys down big. To Hield. De'Aaron Fox. Here's a chance from long range. Fox bothered just enough on that one.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Got him. Good trap.
To James. Dwayne Dedmon with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening. Shot won't go. It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
To James. For 3. That's not his range. It's no good. And a putback slam.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 1-on-1. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Here's James for 2. Add 2 points to the board.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
James gets it in the left corner. 3 seconds, it's going the other way. And the finish. Jay, it counts for 2, but that was pretty.
You normally don't see that, but that's keep shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Flushes it home.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Caldwell Pope. And it's Fox there for the rebound. It's Sacramento ball. Fox, defended by Quinn Cook. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
It's LeBron. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Oh, he can't connect. De'Aaron Fox. Whoa, what a finish. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Bagley. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
To James. The pass taken away by the Kings.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face, he drills it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
James. Cruises inside for 2.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. Throws it up. The pass stolen by Sacramento.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And finishes strong.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron. New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for the Lakers, number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Lynn to Young. Here comes the screen. Lynn. And the Lakers have the rebound. Not that time. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
And he knocks it down at the line. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Lynn to Bagley. He gets it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Across the timeline comes James. His guys holding the big lead. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Going to launch beyond the arc. Lynn. And the Lakers with the rebound. To James. Stuffs it down with authority.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Lynn. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To James. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Pulled down by Dedmon. Kings with the ball. Probing the defense to Young. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Dwayne Dedmon sends it away. Fourth this contest.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Can't go down. Smothering defense. Lynn with it. Down a bundle. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
LeBron into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Flushes down the slam.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on a swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
Lynn sizing up Cousins. It's James controlling the offense. Tosses. The pass taken away by the Kings. Takes stock of the floor. Lynn. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Gets to the basket and scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The shot, almost. That ends the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A+ game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
The pass stolen by Sacramento.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with an easy lay right there.
Lakers ball. James, there's the toss. The pass taken away by the Kings. Lynn, down low, Noel. DeMarcus Cousins tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Buddy Hield. LeBron James with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Cousins. Baseline drive. Cousins. Lets it fly from long range. That's a 24-second violation. Changes coming from both sides right now. Calls out a...
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Substitutions, Sacramento. Into the game for Los Angeles, number 9.
Screen, I got your help.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
See the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
James to the rim. Kings have the basketball. To Bagley. Fires the 3. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To Hield. Can't connect from inside. The follow won't go either. To Bradley. Sets him up. Flushes down the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lobs it up, throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
It's the Kings now with the ball.